The capitalist class cannot hold political power and continue to maintain their economic power without continually intensifying the exploitation of the working class. The capitalist system alienates workers from the products of their labor, from the labor process itself, and from each other, resulting in a sense of powerlessness and isolation. The human being is in the most literal sense a political animal, not merely a gregarious animal, but an animal which can individuate itself only in the midst of society. The ultimate goal of production is not the production of goods, but the production of surplus value, profit. Capitalism is driven by the relentless pursuit of profit. As individuals express their life, so they are. What they are, therefore, coincides with their production, both with what they produce and with how they produce. The capitalist class may think that they are the masters of the universe, but in reality, they are beholden to the relentless drive for profit, which dictates their actions and shapes society. The bourgeoisie cannot exist without constantly revolutionizing the instruments of production, and thereby the relations of production, and with them the whole relations of society. The capitalist mode of production and accumulation, and therefore capitalist private property, is the first negation of individual private property, as founded on the labor of the proprietor. The ideas of the ruling class are in every epoch the ruling ideas, i.e., the class which is the ruling material force of society is at the same time its ruling intellectual force. In place of the old bourgeois society, with its classes and class antagonisms, we shall have an association in which the free development of each is the condition for the free development of all. The bourgeoisie, by the rapid improvement of all instruments of production, by the immensely facilitated means of communication, draws all, even the most barbarian, nations into civilization. The ruling ideas of the age have ever been the ideas of its ruling class, and when the class whose ideas have hitherto dominated society becomes a subordinate class, a revolution is required to transform those ideas. The development of modern industry, therefore, cuts from under its feet the very foundation on which the bourgeoisie produces and appropriates products. What the bourgeoisie, therefore, produces, above all, are its own grave diggers. The ruling ideas of each age have ever been the ideas of its ruling class, for behind all the apparent changes of political and religious ideas, behind all the moral, philosophical, and religious theories, there always lurk the practical interests of a class. The history of all hitherto existing society is the history of class struggles. Freeman and slave, patrician and plebeian, lord and serf, guildmaster and journeyman, in a word, oppressor and oppressed, stood in constant opposition to one another. In proportion as the bourgeoisie, i.e., capital, is developed, in the same proportion is the proletariat, the modern working class, developed, a class of laborers, who live only so long as they find work, and who find work only so long as their labor increases capital.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to join our community and be the first to know about all the exciting videos we have planned for the future.